What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Raw Healing Tarot YouTube channel. My name's Kayla, and today we have a pick a card reading that is being filmed a little differently than I've normally been filming. I know that I have to do a pick a card, but I also just did not feel like doing my whole setup. I really don't. I want to do this, but I don't want to do the whole thing. So we're doing a little bit of a different style today. I'm going to did I just become Canadian for 10 seconds? Hover above the piles, and I'll have you guys take some time to pick which pile you want to listen to. If this is your first time doing a pick a card reading, it's super easy. I'm just going to show you guys the 4 piles that are available to pick from. And there are stones on top of each pile, so sometimes that helps. Sometimes the numbers help. Sometimes you just get super drawn to 1 or 2, whatever. So yeah, I'm just going to give you a second to pick one. It's whatever you need to hear right now. This is timeless. I've been getting a lot of just like downloads and pushes for messages lately. There hasn't been anything super specific, so we're just going to see what has to come out. Whenever you watch this is when you're meant to watch it. If it resonates with you, please share and subscribe to the channel, like the video, maybe save it for later if you want to come back and like watch a different one or refer back. I do love when you guys comment below and tell me like, wow, this happened, or this relates to me this way. It's really cool. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it, but I'll be doing a little bit of a different style today, so I do apologize for those of you who are enjoying the overhead view. We will get back to it. I just didn't have the gumption to do it today, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the piles that you can pick from, and we'll get started. All right, folks, we're freestyling it. So here's our 4 piles to choose from. All the way over here to the left, we have pile number 1. Pile number 1 has a peach moonstone on top. Wow, focusing's cool, guys. So that's really gorgeous. We have pile number 2 over here with our little topaz pill-shaped little dude. Pile number 3 with the clear quartz. And pile number 4 with the rainbow moonstone. So I'm going to give you guys a second. Go ahead and take 3 big deep breaths. Get super calm, super relaxed. Close your eyes if you want. And just pick whichever one resonates the most with you. Pick whichever one you're drawn to first. Go with that gut reaction. And, if you don't love what you're hearing, maybe take that as a sign that you can adjust accordingly and start to make some changes. Or just pick another pile, listen to that. But, take responsibility for yourself, folks, and we'll go ahead and get into the readings. All right, pile number 1, what's going on? Y'all picked this peach moonstone piece. This is one of my favorites. I picked this up not that long ago. Oh, it's such good vibes. So pile number 1, we're going to go ahead and start with a little I love myself message. And your message is adventure time. I love it already. I take myself somewhere wonderful each day. To a park with a special tree, to a cafe. I give myself adventures and explore the world I am blessed to be a part of. I love that. Make some time for yourself, folks. I hope you can see that. I'm sorry if that's cut off. I'm gonna... but hopefully that's focusing. I'm gonna read it one more time for you. Adventure time. I take myself somewhere wonderful each day. To a park with a special tree or to a cafe. I give myself adventures and explore the world I am blessed to be a part of. That's an awesome message to just keep in the back of your mind. Anytime you feel like you need to give yourself a little self-love, or you have to do something to move the energy around a little bit, go on a little adventure. Take yourself somewhere. Go do something. It can be super small or super big. If you're like, this is my sign to go on vacation, take it. Take it. All right, and then your crystal spirit card. Whoa, you guys got pedalite. Wow, it's number 42. It's freaking beautiful. And 6, wow. So first of all, 42 is my lucky number. That's a really special number for me. But then you bring that down to 6, and 6 is the number of unconditional, abundant love. And just the vibes I'm getting from this card and this stone is just super auric and spiritual and angelic and love-filled and creative. It's just man, y'all are something special. they've got some cool messages to give to you today. So I'm going to go ahead and read the Crystal Spirits messages for you for pedalite. And if you're into crystals and you like working with them or you're interested in them, I normally take this as a sign as something that A, you either need to like work with more, like if you already own pedalite, something to work with, or B, like go get a piece of pedalite. It's something that's going to be really helpful for you to have on you. So the essential meaning is witnessing the observer, an ability to detach the impersonal quality of the universe. Sometimes life feels too close for comfort. Decisions are difficult to make when you're taking life so personally. This is particularly true for empaths and sensitives. When pedalite spirit arrives, it's here to give you the ability to step back and observe with detachment and neutrality. There's a place within you that allows you to observe without emotion. See the world with the perspective of acceptance, trying to change not what you see as external to you, but rather the lens through which you perceive it. Now is the time to step back and observe what is in front of you. Are you reacting to something that is triggering you, or are you overwhelmed by the sheer amount of information that you need to process and the time required to sort things out? Pedalite spirit reminds you that a clear, detached manner will empower you to understand the true nature of what is in front of you now and take your next steps in your own time. I feel like someone's getting told right now. It might be me. The prosperity message. When you get bogged down with all the details and complexities of a situation, it requires patience and the ability to step back and observe the bigger picture at work. When intending abundance, there are times when you think you have all the answers, or you believe you know the how of getting to a goal or outcome, when in fact you don't. Oh, yeah, this is for me too. Okay. I'm getting burned along with all y'all. The universe must play its part, and that means you don't have to be afraid. Even temporary setbacks will lead to big wins if you avoid reacting to the temporary conditions that arise when you make changes and reach for something greater. There is a saying, new level, new devil. Imagine that relating to your own resistance to greatness. Pedalite spirit says to trust and observe and to remind yourself from the position of the observer, everything is interesting. Can't make this shit up, guys. Everything is interesting. Everything's wildly beautiful and fantastic and amazing and like, oh, what the fuck. Be the observer. Detach a little bit. The first situation that comes to mind when you think like if someone were telling you to detach from the situation, what's the first situation that comes to mind? And take that to heart in a positive way, in a positive light, you know, like I can immediately think of a situation. I'm like, okay, detach from it and just look at it. Don't be a part of it. Be the observer. Practice stepping into the observer role a little bit more frequently. You're going to gain a lot from that. All right, and next I want to give you, guys, the sacred light message. And you got number 37, focus. Wow. Wow, yeah. Detaching and then focusing. I really hope that that's focusing. I hope the autofocus is working right now. Wow. Yeah, they're asking you to really continue focusing on yourself, especially so the number 37, you bring that down to the number 10. There's like this, and there's this huge cycle that's ending for you guys. There's this really big cycle that's ending. I might get emotional and like tear up a little bit. But there's a huge, huge healing cycle that's been ending for you, and you've been focusing on yourself, and you need to continue to do that, and allowing yourself to detach from things and just look at them and view them and focus on you a little bit more as opposed to being like in the stuff, you know? It's so important. Oh, guys, it's so important. That's such a fucking wonderful message. That's so beautiful. Hope you guys received that. We got a few tarot cards. You guys got... Wow! You got the Strength card right off the bat. So the angel Hakamiya, the raising god. Number 16, you bring that down to 7, so that's a very divine. You're being so divinely guided right now, guys. The universe is like, hey, we've been listening, and you've been working hard, and you're on the right track. Loyalty, delivery from those who seek to oppress, brings victory. Wow. You're doing everything right. You're doing everything right, and you are so strong and you are so capable and you do not have to question a damn thing. Just trust yourself, okay? So for your tarot cards, we got the Five of Swords. Ooh, I think this is the Page of Wands, but I'm going to double check. The Moon reversed. And the Two of Wands reversed. So, right off the bat, what I'm getting is there's a little bit of a mental challenge that you're going through, right? Like you feel like all this newness is coming in and you're ready to... Let me just double check because this is a different... This Elemental Powers deck explains things very differently with regards to like normal tarot. So I want to say it's the Page, which to me, I like have an idea of what I want to say about that, but no, it's the Knight. Okay. Yeah. The Champion of Creation. Your passion is reaching a boiling point. The urge to race forward, to burn it all down, and to conjure a new reality in its place can be overwhelming. At its best, this energy is invaluable for surging ahead in your goals, particularly creative ones. So, like, you have this power, right? Like, you have the power of this Knight of Wands energy. You're like, I'm fucking ready. I have these ideas. I have this passion burning. Like, I'm excited. I'm open. But you're like overthinking it a little bit. There's like a lot of mental challenges that are coming up for you right now, and you're being asked to just be the observer. Focus on you, right? So we have the Moon reversed, which means that something is just not ready to have light shed on it yet, and it's frustrating to you because you're like, I want to make a decision, or I want to do something definitive, and you feel like you can't yet because you don't have all the information, and that's okay. That's fine. That's actually a good thing. It's a good thing that you're aware of all of this. I feel like people who come to this channel already have a very heightened sense of awareness, so you guys kind of already know this. You're seeing it, and this is just confirmation of like, okay, I'm fucking ready. Let's go. Blah, 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 blah. All this fire energy. You could have a lot of fire in your chart, or maybe because we're entering into, we're going to be entering into Aries season, you're just like, let's go. You've got that feeling, right? And even with the Five of Swords, you know that there's a lot of mental challenge going on, but you're like, you're ready to take it head on. Like, you're doing good. You're just frustrated because you feel like you want to make a decision about something, but you can't because you don't know everything yet. And that's okay. That is okay. You're not... Now's just not the time. And I'm not even going to pull more cards on it because I know for a fact, like, if I were in the moment and not being the observer, I would be like, I want to know what the situation is, and I want to know exactly in specifics and blah, 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 blah. When I get the Moon reversed, that's my reminder of, don't worry about it. You're not supposed to know right now. You're not supposed to make any decisions right now. You have to fucking chill. Focus on you, okay? It's really powerful. I've got the chills, so that's beautiful. And the last card you got is regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I know that I cannot change the past. So for some of you, that's going to hit home really hard right now. Because maybe some of you want to. Maybe some of you have this like super fiery energy and you want to do something about something because you want to rectify something, or you wish you had done something differently, and maybe that's what you're overthinking about. Maybe that's what's like taking up all your mind space. You can't change the past. Okay? That's why I tell people, like, just go with your gut. Like, you see all the reds and like the yellows here, like, go with your gut intelligence. Listen to yourself. Okay? Listen to your body, tap into your intuition, physically feel out, like, if you're like, this is a yes and I have to do it, and for some reason you held yourself back, you're the only one who hindered yourself. So go do the thing. If you want to do something, do it. If you don't feel right about it, don't do it. Listen to your gut, okay? Don't get super wrapped up in like the heat of the moment or like all the overthinking. Be the observer, step back, and focus on you. Because that's all you have to do. Oh, I'm getting like massive chills. This is really cool. This is beautiful. And coming back to the adventure time. Take yourself wonderful. Go to a park. Go to a little cafe, something. Just go somewhere. Be in a space that's good for you. All right? So I hope that this message reaches you guys well. If you want to book me for an individual reading, you can do so on my Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. The description's down below. That's why I did the pointing. And, you know, please, if this resonated with you, like the video, share it with someone, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you. Hey, pile number 2, what's going on? So, if you picked pile number 2, you picked this lovely little piece of natural topaz. It's my birthstone. I love this little thing. Alright, so we're going to get started with a little message from the Because I Love Myself deck. I love this deck. It's so freaking cool. And your card is Satisfaction. In this moment, I am whole and complete. I need... my words are funny today. I need be no more than who I am right now. I am satisfied with myself. We're going to repeat that one again. Satisfaction. In this moment, I am whole and complete. I need be no more than who I am right now. I am satisfied with myself. Write that down, guys. I feel like you really need to get into a space of self-acceptance. Even if you feel like you are, or you're good, or you've been practicing it, or whatever, you can't say it too much to yourself. Nothing bad's gonna happen if you continuously show up and say, like, I am whole, I am complete. This person who I am in this moment is whole and complete. When you start to like gain that level of self-acceptance and self-awareness, huge shifts will begin. Okay? And until you can meet yourself in the space that you are currently in, you're not going to progress. It's just a fact. So your crystal is Apache Tears, and it's the number 5. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of like big messages about self-acceptance, but we're going to dive a little bit deeper into this, okay? Number 5 does normally represent like a challenge. I love that I opened up to it. That's great. Whoa. All right. Letting go of grief, recovering from the past, releasing pain so old wounds can heal. And I feel like I have to read the relationship message. So this could mean a bunch of different things. Please don't forget this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates. You know, if you're like going through a breakup, or you lost someone, or you're experiencing like some type of ego death, put it where it needs to be. Often our purpose starts to reveal itself in times of rejection, as the conscious universe whispers, "You will see this through a different set of eyes one day, I promise." Know that the conscious universe is allying with you even now, eagerly supporting you in your opening to the fulfillment and joy that you were born to feel. When Apache Tears spirit appears, it is calling you to recognize that losses and even betrayals come bearing unexpected gifts. They can break your heart open and send you on a mission to live more fully, more lovingly, more meaningfully. Much goodness is coming your way. So hold on and hold fast to the truth that you have a destiny unfolding before you. Recognize the conscious universe as your ally in co-creating something so much better than what you are experiencing right now. Clear space by releasing the past and washing away the old with your tears. You do not need to hold on to old emotions. You don't gotta do it, fam. You don't. Learning to let go is difficult, especially if you're someone such as myself who has, you know, dealt with and gone through very serious like codependency issues or abandonment issues. You know, learning how to let go is very hard, especially if you've known your whole life how to do something, or you thought, like for instance, I used to be a habitual liar because that was my like safety mechanism. And there's a lot of deep-rooted shit that goes into that. But when I learned this isn't getting me anywhere, this is actually not a healthy mechanism, this is actually something that's hindering my growth, that really broke me open into being in the most honest person that I could possibly be. And, you know, just accepting that it's okay to not have it figured out, and it's okay to not be okay. Like, you have to go through the shit first, guys. In order to even start to fathom how to let go of something, you have to go through it first. So I'm excited to see what other cards come up for y'all. I feel like there's a lot of very important messages that are coming through. So you got the Fool reversed. Okay. Yeah, you're just in a space that's like you're not quite ready for that fresh start yet, that new beginning. There's some more internal work that needs to be done. I feel like, especially with that satisfaction card coming up, like you've got some more work to do. I think you're realizing that you have some more work to do, and it's heavy and it's dark, you know, and I'm sorry because I know what that feels like, but there's work to do. So the energy of a new beginning is there, and like that leap of faith and that fresh start, it's there, but you need to understand that it's not this now moment, right? So, interesting. You got a dream card. Wow. Okay. So it's the number 19. So you bring that down to 10. So 10 is again like the ending of like a really big cycle. And you guys got food. So for some of you, you might be overcoming and or dealing with some sort of eating disorder. This might kind of be coming to light, or you might be, you know, finally accepting it for what it is and understanding that it's something that has to change. But there's a few questions here that if that's not something you're dealing with, I would like you to take these into consideration. What is no longer sustaining you in real life? Where do you see yourself in the food chain? Is your life abundant, or are you lacking in any area? So definitely, there's a lot that can tie into this, especially so for those of you who are dealing with some sort of eating disorder. You know, it's really important that you talk about it. It's really important that you open up, even though I know that's extremely hard. And if some of you have like overcome that or are moving through it, like it can be a very emotional process, right? Because what we consume becomes part of us. So, you know, our eating habits, our food is so incredibly important, and people sometimes like bypass that or don't think about it or they don't care. But what is no longer sustaining you in real life? You know, like the thoughts of self-sabotage, or, you know, feeling like you're not whole and complete with yourself right now. Like those things are not aiding your growth. They're just holding you back. Okay? So we did get, interesting, okay. Ooh. Here we go with 19 again, guys. Wow. Yeah, so you're going through a lot of challenges, but these challenges are pushing you to a breaking point to crack you open and push you forward. So you're coming to another, like a closure, right? So 19, 1 plus 9, 10, ending of a cycle. You got air, thought, alignment, breath, and intention. I feel like this is really hitting home for a lot of you right now. So if you're getting very emotional, I'm sorry. Just like take a moment and breathe with it and be with it. Breath, super important. Start learning about breath work. Some of you might even be diving into breath work right now, or becoming breath work coaches. But knowing that there's a sense of peace that you can find within yourself. And it's by being intentional with you and your physical body and your breathing and your connection to yourself and your body, right? And aligning with yourself, thinking and being one with yourself. It's really, really, really important. It's really important. Wow. All right, so we have 2 cards here. We have Deception and Envy, and we have Sacral Chakra. So some of you might be like in a comparison game, right? I feel like a lot of issues that some of y'all might be dealing with is like this comparison game, or am I good enough, or am I doing enough, or whatever, blah, 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 blah. Like, this person's doing that. Do I need to run social media this way? You know, it's all... I don't really know how else to put this, guys, but like, none of that's you, so don't pay attention to it. Like, take your own mask off. Focus on yourself. Pay attention to yourself. Hone in on yourself. Be whole and complete within yourself. Don't worry about what everyone else is doing. And don't worry if anyone else is like jealous of you or envious of you. Like, whatever. That's theirs to deal with, you know? And the deception part might even just be like you deceiving yourself. And then we have the sacral chakra. So yeah, big time, like self-worth, safety, creativity. Do some sacral chakra meditations. Eat some very orange foods. you know, make some decisions that are just smarter for you and your well-being, all right? Focus on your health, focus on your gut health, especially, again, coming back to anyone who might be dealing with or going through like eating disorders. Your gut health is going to be of the utmost importance with regards to your healing process, okay? You know, there's this company called Viome that does like gut biome testing, and it can tell you a lot. It can give you so much information about like what foods are good for you, beneficial for you and your specific gut biome, what are not. They take you through, I believe it's a 90-day gut reset. I've done it, and it was worth it 100%. It really wasn't even that expensive, I'll be honest with you. I think it was like $150. But Viome, Viome, 10 out of 10 would recommend. And then the last card you guys got was doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I release the need to know all the answers. Some of you guys might feel like that gives you a sense of safety. It's like having an answer to something or knowing how to do something or whatever. Like, you don't have to have all the answers. Not now, not ever. You're going to work hard, and you're going to strive, and you're going to grow, and you're going to change, and you're going to learn. You're never going to have all the answers. None of us are. So release that need, okay? Release. We're working on releasing, right? Working on letting go. So I hope that this reaches you guys well. If you'd like to book an individual reading with me, you can do so on Instagram at @getraw_with_Kayla. If you don't have Instagram, that's fine. Just comment below. We'll figure something out. But please like the video if this resonated with you. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And, you know, I'm sending you guys a lot of love and healing energy. And I'll see you in the next video. What's up, pile number 3? How are you guys doing? If you picked this little nub of clear quartz, this pile number 3 is for you. This is the freaking cutest thing ever. I love it. So your because I love myself message is appreciation. It is easy to find wonderful things about me to appreciate. I have so much to be grateful for just because I am me. Say it louder. I'm gonna say it again. And I hope you guys repeat this or write this down and like keep it as an affirmation for yourself. Appreciation. It is easy to find wonderful things about me to appreciate. I have so much to be grateful for just because I am me. Love that. God. It just hits so hard. I freaking love it. You guys got like a pile. I like it a lot. Okay. We got fluorite. Wow, again with the 6s. Fluorite, beautiful, green, heart chakra. Fluorite comes in a lot of colors though. I mean, I have this one. It's like banded purple and green. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it. But yeah. So number 24, 2 + 4 is 6. That unconditional and abundant love. Let's see what the message is for that. Because I'm really excited. I like the vibes that I'm getting from it. Clarity and purity. Clear focus and end to cluttered thinking. Ooh. When the way forth is clear, a sense of purpose and enthusiasm arises and the fog of distraction lifts. Fluorite spirit appears when confusion is about to disperse, giving way to pure wisdom and free, unambiguous intentions. It reminds you that you can achieve clarity by slowing down and consciously choosing to release any confusion or distractions. Like a still pool reflecting the beauty of the sky, a calm state of mind can produce the clarity you seek, allowing your intentions to be pure. Obstacles to co-creating can slip away as you work with fluorite spirit to magnify all that is pure, good, and loving within you. Focus on that, and it will be amplified. If you're looking for laser-sharp focus, fluorite is your best friend. This is a fantastic stone to employ when studying, learning something new, or when you just need to retain important information. This is an excellent stone for children in school, but should not be kept in their bedrooms as it may disrupt sleep. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. What's going on, guys? What do you need clarity for? Are you kind of like shake it off like a mental brain fog? Or are you like, you know, just ready to get out of this whole like world situation and you're just like, I'm ready to like explode forth and get clear and do my thing? Well, let's find out. Oh, okay. You got the 7 of Cups. Asalaya is your angel, God, the just judge. So 4 + 7, 11. Wow. Contemplation makes the truth known in legal proceedings. Okay, so some of you might be going through something with regards to like a legal proceeding. I'm not going to harp on that too much because I'm not connecting very strongly to that message, but what I'm getting is just this feeling of like lots of decisions to be made and lots of options around you, and like wanting to make the best decision and the most just decision. So it seems like you're getting, you know, you're starting to receive the ability to just be a little bit more clear and focused, which is really good, or you've just been working on it. Ooh, we got an oracle card too, so we're going to dive into that. Oh, okay. I wonder if you're a Libra and you picked this video, that would be kind of funny. You got surrender. Let go of the internal and external struggles in your life. Give up the fight to control others and situations. Relinquish your need to be right and surrender to a higher power. So you got the number 46. Oh my God. 10, like ending a cycle. Everyone lately is just ending big cycles. This is really cool, guys. This is really, really cool. It shows that you're really putting the work in. It shows that you're dedicated. It shows that you want to ascend and rise up and just be better in the next best version of yourself. That's beautiful. That's super awesome. Yeah, so whatever it is that you feel like you like need to be super, like, we all need clarity, right? We all want clarity. We want to come from like a very, you know, non-judgmental and straightforward space. And that's great. But there's also like a point that you're being reminded to just let go and just surrender, right? Like, we can't know everything. We can't always make a perfect decision. It's not always going to be exactly balanced. Do your best. Get as clear as you can, you know, and appreciate yourself, okay? Get rid of all of like the options and like the thoughts and the decisions and all that stuff, and just like come to a place of self-appreciation and surrender to the rest. I feel like that's going to do you a lot of good. Number 33, the gecko. Synchronicity, optimism, truth, and mobility. I feel like we got to read into this one a little bit more, because I feel like this could be a really good power animal for you. You might have a gecko. You might just really like resonate with and love geckos. But 33 is, you know, a very spiritual number. Truth and mobility. Oh, I like this a lot. All right. So when gecko perches in your presence, this is an auspicious moment indeed. Smile and expect good things. Surrender. Surrender, expect the best. The best things. How would you move forward from this moment if you knew you were blessed? If you knew in your heart of hearts that whatever you committed to would triumphantly succeed? Sometimes we have unique thoughts and special ideas. Sometimes inspiration comes in the blink of an eye, as we drive down the road, walk in the trees, or stand in the shower. Sometimes an idea may come that seems unrealistic or slightly beyond normal rationale, but it feels somehow exciting, expansive, and inclusive. Often our thinking mind is quick to follow with questions, doubts, and concerns. If we're not careful, within just a few moments, a perfectly magical idea can be squashed into nothing and swept out the door. You guys are making space for something. You're making space for a lot of manifestations to start coming through, and I feel like that's why you're getting this big call to just like surrender to it, right? Like, knowing that there's a lot of avenues that you can go and things you can do, and that's all great and that's fine, and you're seeking clarity to make the best decisions you can. Awesome. Okay, cool. But just be super optimistic, okay? When you surrender and you just expect the best fucking things happen, even if it's in ways that you like weren't anticipating or didn't think could happen. And that's just coming from being honest with yourself, paying attention to synchronicities. All right, you already got the numbers are like really standing out, right? So you have like the master number 11, you have the number 6, it's unconditional love, you have angel number 33, you've got 10, it's closing cycles. Like, there's a lot happening for you guys right now, so pay attention to it. And then we got 3 cards. We have shadow, ooh, okay, and 9. What else do we have? Triumphant success, rejoicing, and celebration. You guys are coming out on the other side of dealing with all this stuff. You really are. You're dealing with some shadow aspects of something. It might be yourself. It might be this legal situation. It might be a totally different situation, work-related, relationship-related. Take it as it resonates for you specifically. But again, stepping back and just truly appreciating yourself for all aspects of yourself. And when you can do that with you, you'll be able to do that with all of the other situations that you're in and dealing with. And you got number 1, triumphant success, Ace of Swords. It's fresh stuff's coming. Big ideas are coming. It's going to happen. You got this, all right? And then, like, rejoice in celebration, the 3 of Cups. What? Like, believe in the best. Manifest the best possible things and outcomes for yourself. And lastly, we have balance. I bet so many of you are Libras. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Damn. You got the just judge, angel, shadow, optimism, truth. What? I don't have to dive super deep in this, y'all, because I feel like this is fucking hitting a bunch of you. And I'm super glad. Good. I'm glad I could smack you in the face with some tarot today. But I love and appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you for listening. I hope that this resonated with you. Please like the video if it did. Share it. Subscribe to the channel. If you want a one-on-one reading with me, just reach out to me on Instagram at @getraw_with_Kayla. If you don't have IG, just comment down below. We'll figure something out. But I'm just sending you guys a lot of love. Get some self-appreciation in today, in this moment that you watch this. And just know that everything's going to work out. Okay? It's all going to work out. It's going to be the best possible thing ever. You just have to believe that. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. All right, pile number 4, what's going on? Last but not least, if you guys picked this beautiful little rainbow moonstone chunk, this is your reading. We're going to go ahead and get started with a because I love myself message, and it is the gift of time. I love this one. I devote time to myself. I focus on who I am becoming. I ensure my actions are in tune with my desires. Every day I make wise choices that lead to wonderful tomorrows. I love this one so much. I would repeat that like 10 times. I repeat it every time I get it. I repeat all of these 3 times, right? But this is an especially beautiful one. And it seems like everyone's getting a very similar message of like focusing on self-love, you know, kind of removing yourself from all the stuff that's going on and just like being here with you. Focus on yourself. Like, right, I know Pisces season's kind of like hitting everyone and we're just like, whoa, like floating around. But just focus on you, right? Create that time for yourself. We have Green Aventurine. This is such a beautiful card. There's so much like love and spirituality about this card and this stone too. But it's the number 25. The 25th of this month could be important to you guys. 25th of March, if you're watching this in 2021. It's a Thursday. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you watch it, you're meant to receive the message, but just keep that in mind. And then number 7, yeah, so just like a lot of like divine, like angelic energy. Essential meaning, luck, good fortune, potential possibilities, and new opportunities. I feel like I have to really read the relationship message. Beyond what the eye can see lies a field of infinite possibilities, the field where the 13th century poet Rumi asked his lover to meet him. Green Aventurine Spirit calls you to recognize that there is no end to the number of people who will come into your life offering loving support and acceptance. So never settle for less than you deserve. The conscious universe is always sending new opportunities for experiencing love and makes sure there are many fish in the sea, along with all manner of creatures, starfish, dolphins. You get the point. Open the possibility and the love you seek will show up for you. Open to possibility, whatever. I can't read today. I don't know why. It's fine. It's just this space of openness, right? The space of acceptance and receiving love from maybe like sources that you wouldn't expect. And we got the 2 of Cups reversed. Okay. I'm going to pull a few more cards on that. Because with the 2 of Cups reversed, I feel like there was, you were expecting something. Because the 2 of Cups is like like the Lovers, like union, something coming to fruition, you know, expression, decision making. Pile number 4, what's up? What's going on with this 2 of Cups? We got 7 of Cups. So there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options open and available to you. We have the 4 of Cups reversed as well. I feel like you guys are just in a space of like still needing to like heal a little bit more. Like you need to look at, you might be a water sign too, because all these cups and all this like emotional stuff, I think you just need to continue to take time for yourself. You know, let's go back to that first card. It's I devote time to myself. I focus on who I am becoming. I ensure my actions are in tune with my desires. So, you know, you might be in a space where you need to open your heart up a little bit more to receive like some of the love. You might be literally receiving love and just not sure how to like really fully receive it. Like you might be getting like love, you know, in different forms from like people, like your family members might be reaching out to you, or your friends are trying to love on you and take care of you, and you're seeing that, but you're not accepting it for what it is. Like you're kind of being stubborn, and you're like, you might be Taurus. You might be like, but I want this now. Yeah. Knight of Pentacles. It's like there's this super like grounded, like good option is not ready to come in for you yet, because you're in a space of healing right now, is the truth of the matter. I'm curious. I know you got more tarot, so I'm going to stop there, but I feel like that all had to come out. What did we get? Ooh, Whispers. Number 12. Bring that down to 3. So definitely be paying attention to like synchronicities and like the number 3 popping up. You can look up angel number 3, Whispers. I'm going to read this one. Because I feel like you guys are you're like hearing. Oh, here we go. Yeah, tune into your soul voice. Okay. Your mind and heart are expanding to hear your soul whispers. You are or will soon find it easier to interpret and understand the vibes of your soul through how you feel. Open the door to soul whispers by feeling appreciative. Close the door by feeling judgmental. The messages are always there, even if you're not receiving them. What did I just say? Practice feeling soul vibes to clarify your intuition and psychic senses. Just like we know a dog can hear sounds we can't, your intuition interprets waves and impulses outside of your conscious awareness. This card is also prompting you to take notice of your dreams. When you are asleep, you cease conscious thought and resistance, making it easier for you to receive soul transmissions. If you embrace the messages that come through your dreams, you will invite more of the same into your real life. If you don't like a dream, see it as a sign to shift your focus or change a belief. So maybe, yeah, like focus on like dream journaling if you can. That could be a way for you to start receiving information that you just aren't ready to like receive in real life. You know, you're not open enough to do it because you're still in a healing space. But we do have some more tarot. Wow. Yeah, so we have the Chariot reversed. You're not ready to move forward yet. We have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the 3 of Cups reversed. You guys are in a really tough space right now, and you're trying to force this movement forward, and you're not ready for it yet. And you're being really fucking stubborn about it. So understand and feel and be okay with the fact that you're in a healing space right now. Okay? Focus on you. And I feel like a lot of you are trying to run away from that, and that's why you're like looking for all these different things or these different pursuits, and like you want to have that celebratory, excited energy. You want to be like connected with that person or thing that makes you like feel really devoted and full and all those beautiful things. In Chariot, you just want that movement forward. You might be a Cancer, you might be Cancer rising, but yeah, like with all the cups, tune into yourself, guys. Listen to yourself. Give time for yourself. Make time for yourself. You can't make this shit up. Love. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Self-love, fam. Lots and lots and lots of self-love. You'll get to a space sometime soon where you realize how beautiful the space you're in is. Practicing the good in all things. Practicing the upsides in the space you're in right now. Understand that you're actually, by healing yourself and working on yourself and like truly being in this space, even though you're wanting more and all that jazz, like you're gonna get it. It's there. It's out there. It already exists. If you want it, it already exists. You're not ready to receive it yet because you have to do a lot of self-work. Okay? So because it's a lot of cups and love and all this stuff, this could be particular to a relationship, all right? So you like might really, really, really be like wanting and needing a relationship. And it's gonna happen, but you just have to focus on yourself right now. And no one, I get it, no one wants to hear that, but that's the strongest message that's come through out of all of these piles. It's like, hey, stop, focus on you. You're super awesome and cool, so just give yourself some love and focus on that, and then everything else is gonna flow in and it's gonna be awesome. Okay? I love you guys so much. I know this is a tough space, but you're going to get through it, and it's gonna be more incredible than you could possibly imagine on the other side. Okay? So if you want an individual reading with me, reach out to me on Instagram at getraw_with_Kayla. If you don't have Instagram, just comment below. We'll figure something out. I hope that this resonated with you. Please give it a thumbs up if it did. Share it. Subscribe to the channel. All the good things. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next video.